Hello everyone. You might notice that I'm coming to you from slightly different surroundings this time. That's because we had to unexpectedly move. Our last apartment became a literal disaster. So now we are all moved into our new place and I am ready to start sewing on new projects again. It's just that the costume closet is still pretty much primarily packed up in boxes. So I need to go through and see what I have on hand, what I still need to purchase and things like that. Another thing I want to do when I'm organizing the costume closet is go through all of the old costumes that are in there. I have things still on hand from when I was first sewing that no longer fit, that I never finished, that didn't turn out well. For some reason I've just been keeping them around for all these years. I am going to go a little bit KonMari on my costume closet. I think the way that I'm going to organize this is I'm going to have a pile for things that I want to keep here on hand, things that still fit and that I can wear to upcoming events, a pile for things that are sentimental but that I can't really wear or don't feel like finishing and that need to go into storage so that they're not taking up space here, and then another pile for things that I'm going to get rid of. Let me show you what the costume closet looks like now. It's very much in a sort of chaotic state, so hopefully within the next couple of days I can get it into something that doesn't want to make me pull my hair out. So this is what the costume closet currently looks like. It has some pieces right here that I know still fit and that I carried over at the beginning of the move by hand and then realized that's dumb, I should put stuff in boxes. So these things are actually hanging and these things are okay. Then I have boxes and boxes and more boxes. So I have some trims. I have a shelf that's going to get installed correctly eventually. And I have a box with a pepper cat. And he's holding down these costumes. And there are more boxes back here. This is my husband's suit, which is currently hanging out here for no reason. But more boxes full of costumes. And is there anything back here? No, surprisingly there's not. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think that the first step is to get all of the boxes out of the costume closet, take them into the living room where I have a large amount of floor space to look at everything, and just dump everything into a big pile, the way that KonMari talks about doing, like just put it all in a pile, and then we'll go through it piece by piece. I did not realize I had stuffed this much stuff into that closet. This is a little bit bigger job than I thought it was going to be. So this is an old House of Flying Daggers costume. I wore it once, didn't particularly like how it looked on me, and then never wore it again. So this one is definitely going into the sailor style. This is not cosplay. This is my court gown that I wore to costume college a couple of years ago. And I still really love this costume. I just don't get much chance to wear it. So this one I think is going to go into storage because I have no immediate need of a court gown, but it still fits and it's still pretty awesome. So yeah, that's going to storage. So this dress is really sentimental to me because this is the first bustle dress I ever made. And it was a copy of the green ball gown from Interview with the Vampire. Everyone loves the dress. It's a spectacular dress. I scoured eBay for the correct fabric and I Frankenstein a lot of patterns together. It is not historically accurate. It definitely does not fit me anymore because I made this when I was 16. But this one has a lot of sentimental value, so I probably won't keep this one here. But I'm gonna put that one in storage because fond memories. Ooh, that's a bad condition. I think it's probably gonna be best to toss this one. This is a poly striped satin, and it's just, yeah, I guess this is rust, maybe? So maybe some rust stains or some soda spills or something. It's discolored and it's badly made. It's held together with safety pins, so trash. So I've gone through every single piece that I had here and thrown it into its respective pile. So the stuff on the couch here is the stuff that I'm going to keep here at the house. This pile is the things that I'm sending to storage. Stuff that I plan to sell. An incredibly small pile. The last pile is the trash pile. So I think I'm going to call it a day. So there are a few things that I want to do to the items that I'm keeping. Whoa. Light. So there are a few things that I want to do to the items that I'm keeping here at the house. I want to add ribbons to the bodices and the skirts so that they can hang them up properly. And the rest of the items, some of the underwear and like chemises and things that I found, they're going to actually go into my nightstand where I have all of my costume undies. But for today, I feel really good about the progress I made. And I'm feeling optimistic that I'll have a costume closet I can actually find things in, which has not been the case up until now. It's the start of day 2. I think I'm going to concentrate on getting stuff organized and boxed up to be put into storage. I've been thinking about how I want to do this, and I'm going to try and divide them up by era. That I think is going to be the easiest way to be able to find things once they're actually in the storage unit again. So I'm going to start with separating things out and take it from there. Alright, I have boxed up everything that I'm going to put in storage, and now I'm going to get started on the pile that I'm going to keep here. I have a bag full of ribbon, and I'm going to add loops to the inside of the skirts and to the tops of the bodices so that I can hang them correctly and they won't keep falling off in the closet. It took me the better part of 2 days, but everything now has loops and is hanging the way it should be in the costume closet, and everything is now accessible and in its place, and I couldn't be happier with how everything turned out. So let me give you a tour of the new costume closet, organized and ready to be put to use. Adventure. Super happy to actually be able to stand in this closet and be able to find things at the just quick glance instead of having to dig and move stuff around continuously to be able to find anything that I was needing for a project. This isn't exactly KonMari in that it's not all folded and put into neat little boxes and things like that, but I feel like this is the spirit of KonMari. I got rid of a lot of things that no longer served a purpose. I organized a lot of things that I hadn't even gone through in years, so in the spirit of KonMari, I feel like this is as good as I can get with this costume closet. I am super excited to be able to have a navigable closet. Thank you for coming along with me on my organizing sewing adventure, and if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like button below, and if you want to see more of my sewing adventures and local costume events once they start back up again, then please hit that subscribe button, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye!